Hello Taurus, and welcome to the continuation of your daily love story. Sometimes it's a story about your finances, but I will let you know in the video description. If you are new to my channel, each day a new layer of Taurus's story reveals itself. And as my Empress, and I serve as the guide in the story. So I'm going to start off with what's in your mind space, Taurus. The Empress, your creation, you, who you are, what you represent. Conflict. So, in your hopes, maybe hoping that what it is you are creating isn't going to bring conflict, conflicting thoughts, conflicting ideas. But Taurus, I haven't known you to be afraid of that. And in your fears, fast forward motion. Am I putting that too far up? It's a card of victory, Taurus, of charging ahead, but it sits in your fears. And here's that Ace of Cups that you are so afraid of. Now, Taurus, you sit with that Ace of Cups in your regrets, and you're possibly going to tell me that you, as the Queen of Cups, have opened your heart. Say hello to Theo. You've opened your heart in the past, and you thought, when you found something right, it ended up not being what you thought it was, or you ended up being hurt in the situation. But Taurus, that is what life is all about. These are all our lessons. Theo is definitely joining us for this tarot reading. Okay, so it's not knowing what to expect. And Taurus, you've possibly had a good handle of what to expect. But in this situation, you don't know what to expect. You don't know what these truths are that are going to be revealed. And it makes you afraid. Theo. Okay, so you in your current position, here's that different perspective. Hoping that your different perspective doesn't bring in conflict. But your different perspective is being guarded by the energy of the Hermit, Taurus. It literally is guarding regardless of whether it causes that kind of conflict or not. You're required to have that different perspective. So where you are in your current environment, as the Page of Swords, the Page of Swords is a messenger of a truth. It might be something that's a little bit difficult to hear, but let's see where that goes. Being delivered quickly about choices. So information you are possibly hearing about who that Ace of Cups possibly could be. Theo wants to draw his own cards, I think, guys. Okay, so there's information coming at you quickly regarding who that cup is, and you are so afraid of what it could be. Your mind has gone past fear. But it's supposed to be there, Taurus, for a reason. It's supposed to be there for a reason. Within that fear is something that you need to discover about yourself. and there you are delivering this information, you're receiving intuitively, you using your wit, your faculties of the mind, and you're delivering this message swiftly, maybe in little bits and pieces. It could be that. Okay, so let's have a look at what was in your recent past. A collaboration. Now, I'm sure this has come up before, where you've looked at a collaboration from a different perspective. You're doing that now, Taurus. Look, my readings are a couple of days ahead, so in your mind space, you may not be thinking this yet, but in the next day or two, this is going to catch up with you. Having that Ace of Cups in your mind, though, has made you tremendously fearful, Taurus. Okay, so where is this collaboration? Maybe 5 projects. Something that required reciprocity. A concept you're now considering while you are in hermit mode. And understand that if you find yourself with a lot of alone time, it is actually time gifted to you by the universe. It's protected time in order for you to find a special truth and clarity. And it's very possibly something that you hold within yourself. So Taurus, where are we going? It is this truth. It keeps saying the same thing. It is this truth, whatever it is you're doing, that is turning that cycle, closing that cycle off and beginning a new one. And this Wheel of Fortune is talking about victory and success, things turning in your favor. And here you are, Taurus, still in your near future, still not being able to see that Two of Cups. You know it's coming towards you. You know that this wonderful, fated, destined connection, one that is going to meet you at all levels, you know it's coming towards you, and it has put you in fear mode. Fear of getting hurt, fear of what might have happened in exactly this situation, how it was never able to bear anything that you could say resembled emotions. Okay, so let's have a look at the emotions, or what it is that's balancing you. Now the Seven of Swords talks about stealing away from a situation, that there may not be everything you need to know in the situation has not been revealed to you. So Taurus, in your current environment, while you speak the truth as you see it, there is another version that is there. There are 2 swords, not one. and you don't know it yet. You're only going to realize it. And it is in realizing it that you are going to be able to attain that reciprocity you are seeking from the world, be it in a relationship, be it in a work environment, where it is you live. And in the outcome, this is walking towards what it is that makes you happy, recognizing the source of it. Okay, so let's see where else we're going with this. Walking towards being independent, Taurus. And with reciprocity above it, maybe in the short term, not finding it within yourself. And usually that's where it should start. Sorry, I hope you can still see this. The star. The star talks about this wheel that is turning. It's something that's significant. It is the star. It is something, a once in a lifetime opportunity. And the Nine of Swords, feeling as though you are bound to the star, bound to this Two of Cups. It is a prison of the mind. And here's the King of Swords. In your reading yesterday, Taurus, I actually wondered, where was the King and the Queen of Swords? And here is the King of Swords, with a star right behind him. This could be an Aquarius. And he's looking at you. He's looking at you in your near future. Okay, so let's have a look to see what you should know in the situation. A Page of Pentacles. So some new endeavor, a new job offer, something that's small. The page delivers a message regarding something in your pentacle world. Maybe it is something that is in the physical world, something that's going to bring magic into your life, the balance that you were looking for, being able to manage that different perspective. And the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords coming through for a collaboration, coming towards what it is that you left in the past. And the Knight of Swords again talks about an Aquarius. The Chariot could talk about a Cancer. The Empress, Taurus, is you. Okay, and what is in your hidden position that you should know? The Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is a slow-moving energy. He takes such a long time that it may feel as though he's just not moving at all. That's how slowly he moves. But it tells you that that Page of Pentacles is the step in the right direction. And even though it took a long time to come through, it is coming through. So this is a situation of where one or two people have been excluded from a situation, It could talk about healing from an illness. And Taurus, this is happening in your hidden position. So it talks about coming out of that, being left out in the cold, being left excluded or excluding yourself. You find balance with that. And it's this Ace of Pentacles that comes into your environment, delivered by the Knight of Swords. So an Aquarius is going to offer you a job opportunity, and it is to work on a collaboration in which reciprocity is required. It might have been a situation you've left behind in your past, something you left quietly. Maybe you didn't say goodbye to everyone. And what else did I miss? I think I've got it all. And in your, what is crowning your reading, your card underneath is the Hierophant. Now, Taurus, that's you. But this could talk about a contract. This could talk about a higher level of commitment. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be something to do with your Emperor. But maybe we'll find out in your bonus read, seeing as you've drawn the Empress in your spread. Okay, Taurus, thank you for listening. I will see you in the next read. I am terribly sorry we have load shedding and the lights went off just as I was taping this reading. I hope you saw all of the cards, and if not, I hope you're listening to me, and keep well. All the best until tomorrow.